Let's be clear. This isn't one of those videos that's going to tell you to get back on track or to work harder or to motivate you. Because if you're here, then chances are you've already tried. You've already have given your best, and on seeking knowledge, on trying harder, on praying, on healing. Maybe right now you're tired. Maybe you're carrying something heavy, a business, a dream, a relationship, or a season of uncertainty. Maybe life just seems harder right now. And honestly, I don't think you need any motivation. I think you need grace. This isn't the moment to do more. Maybe this is the moment to simply be. Because I wonder if you had taken the time to really reflect back on everything you have crossed so far. Have you seen how far you've come? I'm not talking about your goals, your vision board, or any of that, but you, the version of you sitting here today. Do you see yourself? Because I do. Do you know what I see? Because I see someone who have walked through fire, through challenges, so many incredibly hard things that they never thought they were capable of. Yet, here they are, sitting in front of me. I see someone who kept going through confusion, through heartbreak, disappointments, through moments where literally they thought this is the end. Yet, somehow, here you are, still standing, still becoming, and still trying. Maybe what feels like a failure is actually a pause. I know I'm tearing up, but I just feel like I'm talking to a version of me. So just want to invite you to put your hand on your heart for a second and breathe. Breathe with me for a second. That was hard. That was really hard. That hurted you. And I have carried a lot. Maybe this is an invitation for you to mourn all that you needed to leave behind. The identities, the expectations, all that you had to unlearn and shed in terms of skins, layers of your skins. And you know, the hardest part is that no one saw how lonely it must have been for you. And I get that, and I feel like that is the most hard part of the puzzle, I feel, for brave souls like you who walk through a path where your pain is not seen. Because let me tell you, like, we actually are so brave that we don't let people see our pain. If no one did see your pain, you can. You can be the one who witness yourself. You don't have to pretend to turn this pain to a lesson immediately. You don't have to rush. You can allow this pain and this hurt to exist. If you're hurting, let yourself write it, cry it, channel it the way you feel safe and called to do it. Let it move through you. One of the practices I use is to, sometimes when I really feel like everything is so much heavier for me, I cannot really tolerate it, I just give it to God. I handle it to God, universe, Allah, whatever you believe in. And I say I feel weak. I feel like this is so hard. And I just surrender and transcend, and there's a feeling that feels like everything that is hard on me is being carried, all these responsibilities that I'm not willing to manage right now. There's a sense of humanity when we stop resisting it. The moment we stop fighting how we feel, and we are being so real. Literally, the moment we stop fighting our feelings, we are in the present moment. Therefore, we create space for healing. And healing, it's not about fixing or changing, it's more about just being and sitting with your pain right here and right now. Maybe this season is calling us to stop carrying with us this judgment about pain. Pain is not a signal that you are weak or backwards in your healing or whatever that dream is for you. Now we have this idea that success is that you're always being happy or whatever. We have this idea of how life is supposed to be. God is calling us to remember our worth without productivity or without any external materialistic things, because your worth was never attached to external success or possessions, any of that. It just is. It's great when we feel confident and, our best self, but we are also worthy when we don't, when we rest, there's so much beauty when we allow ourselves to be in all of our colors, the darkness and the lights. You're worthy even in your grief, your uncertainty, your so-called failure. What if you're so lovable the exact same way you are right now? What if God doesn't change the lenses that He sees you through? What if nothing has to be earned? What if existing is enough? Imagine with me what a life would look like where all of your versions of yourselves, the hurt one, the hopeful one, the grief one, the love one, all of them are so welcomed. All of them are seen, they are heard, they are felt, they are worthy of existence. There's no judgment of which one is worthy or not, which one deserves those things or whatever. These rules that we programmed in ourselves for years upon years to be controlled. What if we unlock our potential by allowing pain? What if there's nothing wrong with you? How would that feel? Maybe this isn't the end of your story. Maybe this is a chapter of your story. And your story carries pain and joy and hope. And this season right now, being real is powerful than being perfect. And today, it isn't about finding the solution or the lesson, or today is about honoring the experience. So if nothing seems to work, then don't force it. Just be here and witness yourself. And just trust that something sacred is unfolding. From my heart to yours, I send you lots of love. You don't need any motivation. I'm so sure you're being called in this video because you already know how powerful you are. But sometimes we just need someone to witness our down moments, and I'm here for that. So I'm literally sick. I don't know if you feel it from my voice, but I was so called to film this video for a long time ago. And guess what? God said today is the time where we're gonna film this video. So I just followed. So if that landed in your heart, then I would be so glad, and I would love for you to share anything from your story that you feel aligned or called to do. I would love it, and I'm so happy to have you here.